Hilchenbach is a town in the Siegen-Wittgenstein Kreis of North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany. Geography. Location. The map shows Hilchenbach's location in Siegen-Wittgenstein district. It is about 15 kilometers northeast of Siegen. The town borders in the south on Netphen, in the west on Kreis, in the north on Kirchhundem, and in the east on Erntebrück. Geology. The town's largest flowing body of water is the Ferndorfbach, a tributary to the River Sea. The municipal area's average elevation is 427 meters above sea level, with its highest elevation being at 678 meters at the Riemen, a peak in the Rothaargebirge. Constituent communities. The town is made up of the following centers: Allenbach, Dahlbruck, Grund, Haddam, Helberhausen, Hilchenbach, Lützel, Musen, Oberndorf, Ischlhausen, Ruckersfeld and Wormwall. The recent political unit of Hilchenbach was founded in 1969. History. The town of Hilchenbach was first mentioned in documents in 1292, when it went by the name Hilchenbach in a donation document from Countess Agnes von Nassau and her eldest son Heinrich to the Keppel Monastery. There are however clues that a church was established in this area sometime between 950 and 1000 by the Corvey Monastery, implying that there was settlement there. In a document from the 20th of July 1365, a farmhouse, Festes House, in Hilchenbach is mentioned, which from 1489 to 1622 was in Forft to the Wischen von Langenau noble family. A castle with a moat was mentioned in 1623. It supposedly replaced Count Wilhelm von Nassau Siegen-Hilchenbach's Ginsburg residence. In 1687, the village of Hilchenbach was raised to Flecken market town. In 1689 and 1844 nearly the whole town of Hilchenbach was destroyed by fire. Hilchenbach and the villages in the surrounding were part of the former county of Nassau. During the Napoleonic Wars in 1807 it became part of the Kingdom of Westphalia. In 1815, after the Congress of Vienna, Hilchenbach and other villages in the Siegerland became part of the Prussian province of Westphalia. Politics. Town Council. The Town Council's 38 seats are apportioned thus, in accordance with municipal elections held on 26 September 2004. Note: FW is a citizens' coalition. Mayor. The mayor has an unusual role in Hilchenbach owing to one council member's decision to switch allegiance in autumn 2005. The member in question left the Free Voters and joined the CDU, leaving the former with 10 seats and giving the latter 9 seats. The governing bloc of the FDP, FW and Greens then had 19 seats instead of 20, while the CDU and SPD together also had 19 instead of 18, creating a deadlock where there had been none before. It therefore now falls to the mayor to break the deadlock between the two blocs. Coat of arms. Hilchenbach's civic coat of arms might heraldically be described thus: the shield in azure, a wolf state interlanged gules, the crest a crenellated castle with 3 crenellated towers argent. The arms were last approved in this form on 13th of April 1970. The first version of the coat was approved in 1911 by German Emperor Wilhelm II. The wolf charge refers to the charge in preserved examples of the old Hilchenbach juryman's seal, which had the circumscription S. Der Scheffen von Hilchenbach, and which appears on documents from 6 October 1477 and 17 November 1485. Town partnerships. The town of Hilchenbach maintains town friendship links with the following places: Ahrensee in the Altmark, Saxony-Anhalt, Seifen, a spa town in the Erzgebirge, Saxony. Culture and sightseeing. Theatre. In the constituent community of Dahlbruck is found the Victorio Kino, a cinema also used as a theatre. Victoria Film Theatre. Museums. At the Mining Museum in Musen, the finds from digs in the Altenburg area are on display. Furthermore, there is a mining gallery for visitors. Buildings. Ginsburg. The Ginsburg, lying high above the constituent community of Grund, was mentioned in 1255 as a Nassau border fortification. The castle achieved historic importance in 1568 when William I of Orange-Nassau drafted plans to free the Netherlands at the castle, also making final preparations for the campaign there. On the Ginsburg Heath was the meeting point for the Third Army Group under Count Ludwig von Nassau, making the Ginsburg, and thereby also Hilchenbach, into a starting point for the Dutch struggle for freedom. Nowadays, only the castle's keep is still fully preserved, the rest of the complex lying in ruins. Keppel Convent. This convent from 1239 was documented by Sir Frederick. After the Reformation, Keppel became a noble convent. A gymnasium is today housed in the buildings. Elsewhere in Hilchenbach was, from 1867, a teachers' college which lasted until after the First World War. Later, the young Stilling Gymnasium was housed in the college's old building. Hilchenbach is thereby the town with the second longest, after Siegen, education tradition in the Siegerland. Breitenbach-Tilspere. Between the constituent communities of Dahlbruck and Allenbach lies the Breitenbach-Tilspere, or Breitenbach Dam, which furnishes a water supply to the Siegerland. For the hiker, there are many trails here to choose from. Natural monuments. Altenburg. At the Altenburg, between the constituent community of Musen and Kreis, Tolletfelde found the remains of a settlement from the 13th century. A hiking trail leads through this former mining settlement. Archaeological finds are on display at the Mining Museum in Musen. Owing to the prominence in mining history documentation, a great number of finds have been taken up by the German Mining Museum in Bochum, exhibited to the visitor there around a complete coal pit display, and with the help of the museum finds, is the medieval miner's way of life. Regular events. Culture Pur. International 10th Theatre Festival at Witzin on the Giller in Grund. Economy and infrastructure. Transport. The main transport connections are in the east-west direction by Federal Highway B508 and the Rodar Railway from Kreistal to Erntebrück. The South-Westphalia Transport Community runs bus lines connecting the town with neighboring communities. Hilchenbach can furthermore also be reached through the Siegerland Airport in the south of the district. Established businesses. Hilchenbach has a specialized neurological clinic offering neuropsychology, psychotherapy, speech therapy, physiotherapy, occupational therapy, music and art therapy, rehabilitative therapy, social counseling and nutritional and dietary counseling. Personalities. Honorary citizens. Wilhelm Munker, conservationist and co-founder of the German Youth Hostel Association. Sons and daughters of the town. Johann Heinrich Young, tailor, teacher, eye specialist, economist, writer, consultant of the Count of Baden. Karl Kremer, animal welfare proponent. Ulf Weiss-Votmin, inventor of the ejector seat. Robert Oxenfeld, German physicist.